Yeah friends, now we'll be discussing heights and distance. This is in continuation to the trigonometry of earlier classes, and this is the last part of trigonometry. So before getting into the topic, just recollect what is sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse, tan theta is nothing but opposite by adjacent, cosecant theta is nothing but hypotenuse by opposite, secant theta is nothing but hypotenuse by adjacent, cot theta is nothing but adjacent by opposite. In a similar way, just recollect the values, and sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is 1 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, and sin 60 is root 3 by 2, sin 90 is 1. And in the similar reverse of these values are cos theta, and tan theta at 0 degrees is 0, 30 degrees it is 1 by root 3, 45 degrees it's 1, 60 degrees it's root 3, and 90 degrees it's infinity. Now, based on this, you need to have one concept, friends. So, in order to solve the problems, that one is called angle of elevation. And second thing is called angle of depression, friends. What is the meaning of angle of elevation and what is the meaning of angle of depression? So let us see what is angle of elevation, what is angle of depression. Let us say there is a big tower, there is a big building, and you are standing on the ground looking at the top of the building or top of the tower. When you are looking at the top, you will be making an angle with the ground, that is called angle of elevation. So in the simple terms, what I say is, if you look up, so you will make an angle of elevation. Now the exactly opposite of this, there is a top of the building, you are standing on the top of the building and you are looking at the ground. So when you are looking at the ground, you will be making an angle of theta degrees with the respective your eye axis. So that's eye means like your eye. So this is theta. The same angle will be reflected on the ground. So this angle is called angle of depression, friends. This is angle of depression. What is the meaning of angle of depression? When you look down, angle of depression is formed. So based on these two concepts, we will be solving the problems. Now let us go through the problems. So what is the problem? The first problem is given like this. The angle of elevation of a tower from a distance of 50 meters from its foot is 30 degrees, the height of the tower is. See friends, before solving this problem, let us copy this problem, then it will be easy for you. So what is given? The angle of elevation of a tower from a distance of 50 meters. There is a tower, and from a distance of 50 meters, the angle of elevation is found to be like this. What is the angle of elevation? It is given as 30 degrees. 30 degrees is the angle of elevation. Now, you are asked to find what is the height of the tower. See friends, with respect to this angle, you have the opposite side and you have the adjacent side. Opposite and adjacent will form tan. So, tan 30 degrees will be equal to opposite by adjacent, friends. What is tan 30, friends? That is 1 by root 3. That is nothing but h by 50. Just cross multiply so that it will become h is equal to 50 by root 3, friends. This is how you will be solving the problem. Then go through the next problem. A shadow of a tower is root 3 times its height, then the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. Earlier problem, sides are given, side and angle is given, you are asked to find another side. Here two sides are given, you are asked to find the angle. The shadow of a tower. So let us say this is a tower and the shadow is falling like this. You take this side, other side, no problem, left side or right side. And the shadow is like height of the tower is h. Let us say the shadow is root 3h. It is saying like now this is making an angle of elevation. So what is this theta is asking. So we know that, friends, with respect to this angle, this is opposite and this is adjacent. So from here we can clearly write tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So h will cancel, so that tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So when tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3, friends, when theta is equal to 30 degrees. So this is what the answer is. Theta is 30 degrees is the answer. Then go through the next problem. So what is given in the next problem? Let's pause the video and copy the problem. I will be discussing the problem. One flies, I'm reading out the problem. One flies a kite with a thread of 150 meters long. And if the thread of the kite makes an angle of 60 degrees with the horizontal line, then the height of the kite from the ground, assuming that the thread to be in a straight line. So thread is in straight line, is say. So there is a kite, friends, and one is tied this kite with 150 meters long thread, and this thread is making an angle of 60 degrees with the ground. Now you are asked to find what is the height of the thread. What is the height of the kite? So fine. So now you have this angle, you have the opposite side, you have the hypotenuse. So it's very important. What are the sides you have? So opposite and hypotenuse. With the opposite and hypotenuse you can form sine. So sine 60 is nothing but h by 150. This is nothing but 1 by 2 into h by 150. So 275 are. So that it will become h is equal to what, friends? yeah, sin 60 is nothing but root 3 by 2. So what is the term? This is nothing but h is nothing but 75 root 3 friends. This is what the answer is. It's very simple problem. And go through the next problem. What is given in the next problem? So the next problem, from the top of a hill of 200 meters high, the angle of depression of the top and bottom of the tower are observed to be 30 degrees and 60 degrees. So from the top of a hill, there is a hill, big hill, it is given, and from this top of a hill there is a tower, and tower is given like this. You are observing the tower. So this is the length, distance from here to here. The top and bottom, top is observed to be at 30 degrees angle, so this is 30 degrees angle, and bottom is observed to be at 60 degrees angle. This is 60 degrees angle, top and bottom. What is the height of the tower, friend? This is 200 meters. And what is the height of this tower? We don't know. Top of the hill is 200 meters. So from here to here, this will be again h, and from here to here it will be equal to 200 minus h, friends. So what we need to do? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll try to give some values. This is a, this is b, this is c, and this is d, and this is e. This is how. I'll take a big triangle. That's from a, b, c. From this I'll find a value tan 60. Tan 60, because in this big triangle tan 60 is there. Tan 60 is nothing but opposite. Opposite is nothing but the entire height of the hill, and adjacent is nothing but we don't know anything here. So this is x, I say. So the same will be reflected here. This is x, 200 by x. So what is this? This is nothing but tan 60 is nothing but how much, friends? Root 3 is nothing but 200 by x. So x will be equal to 200 by root 3, friends. X will be equal to 200 by root 3. Yeah, fine. This is okay. Now what I do is I'll go for the second triangle. What is the second triangle? From here, here, and here I'll take the second triangle. So from here tan 30 I'll take. Tan 30 is nothing but, what is the height, friends? Here to here the height is 200 minus h, and adjacent side is nothing but x. So this is 1 by root 3 is equal to 200 minus h by x. So cross multiply, so that you will be getting the value of h, friends. What is x? So x is nothing but, cross multiply, x is nothing but 200 minus h into root 3, friends. Here you got the value of x, here you got the value of x. Now you can equate these two, so that you will be getting the answer. 200 by root 3 is equal to 200 minus h into root 3, friends. So cross multiply, so that 200 is equal to 200 minus h into 3. So I am taking multiplying. 200 is equal to 600 minus 3h. So take this 3h here, 200 that side, so it will become 400. So h is equal to 400 by root 3, friends. 400 by 3. Is there any option like 400 by 3? Sometimes it will be 400 by 3. Just check it out. If there any option 400 by 3, there is no option 400 by 3, but you can write it as 133 1 by 3. So I think there is an option available, 133 1 by 3. Yes, friends, there is an option available. Then go through the next problem. What is given in the next problem? The angle of elevation of a balloon from a 2 consecutive kilometer stones along a road are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively, then the height of the balloon. See, friends, there is a balloon flying, and at what height it is not given. So this is what we need to find. And at a distance of 1 kilometer, like at a particular stones with which are having 1 kilometers apart, 2 consecutive kilometers means 1 kilometers distance, and the angle of elevations are found to be like this. This angle of elevation is found to be 30 degrees, and this angle of elevation is found to be 60 degrees. Now you need to find the value of height of the balloon. So let us say this is x, so that the entire value from here to here, the value will become x plus 1. Okay, so what I'll say, this is balloon, so I'll take this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C. Now first I'll consider OAB, this triangle I am considering. So from this I can write tan 60 is nothing but h by x. What is the tan 60? That is nothing but root 3 is nothing but h by x. So from this I can write x is equal to h by root 3. Fine? Yeah. So if you want to find the value of h, equate x. Find the value of x in the beginning. If you want to find the value of x, you find the value of h in the beginning. That is how you need to solve the problems. Yeah, from the bigger triangle I am taking now, that is tan 30. From the bigger triangle, from here, here and here, so this will become total distance, that is nothing but x plus 1. So tan 30 is nothing but h by x plus 1. So what is tan 30, friends? That is nothing but 1 by root 3 is equal to h by x plus 1. So solve this h by x plus 1, so that it will become x plus 1 is equal to h root 3. So x is equal to root 3 h minus 1. Here you got the value of h, here you got the value of h, equate them, so that you will be getting the answer. That is nothing but h by root 3 is equal to root 3 h minus 1. Cross multiply, so that h is equal to, it will become 3h minus root 3. So bring this here and take this here, so that root 3 is equal to 2h. So root 3 by 2 is equal to h. So this is the height of the balloon flying, friends. This is how you solve the problem. Go to the next problem. So what is given here? Here something is wrong. This must be height. Here it must be height. Yeah. Two posts are x meters apart, and the height of one is double that of the other. Height of the one is double that of the other. It is given. Two posts. So it is clearly given. Two posts are how much apart, friends? These are x meters apart. So let us take, this is one post, bigger post, and this is smaller post. So these two are at a separated at a distance of x meters. Fine. And the height is h. Then this is double the other. From the midpoint, so let us say this is a midpoint. So from midpoint, this is x by 2, and this will be x by 2. The angle of elevations are observed. So let us take this angle of elevation, and let us take this angle of elevation. So what are the angle of elevations, friends? So is it given angle of elevation? So from the midpoint of the gun, the observer finds the angle of elevation top complementary. Yes, it is given complementary. What is the meaning of complementary, friends? Let us say this angle is theta, then this angle will be equal to 90 minus theta. So complementary means take two angles and add them. If you are getting 90, then these two are said to be complementary. That is what the meaning is. So now you take this triangle. So from this triangle, what I do is tan 90 minus theta. That is nothing but opposite is nothing but 2h, and adjacent is nothing but x by 2. So what is tan 90 minus theta, friend? This is nothing but cot theta. Cot theta is nothing but 2 will go up, so that it will become 4h by x. Yeah. So in the similar way, what you do is you equate the second triangle. What is the second triangle, friends? From here, second triangle is this one. Here, here and here. So here the angle is theta. So tan theta is nothing but h by x by 2. So tan theta is nothing but what, friends? This 2 will go up, so that it will become 2h by x. Now what are the things we have? We have tan theta and cot theta. By using tan theta and cot theta, can we write anything? Yes, we can write many things. What is that? Tan theta into cot theta, we know that is equal to 1. So take these two, that is nothing but tan theta is nothing but 2h by x, cot theta is nothing but 4h by x. This is equal to 1. So this implies 2h and 4h is nothing but this 2h and 4h is nothing but 8h square by x square is equal to 1. So you are asked to find the value of h. So this implies 8h square is equal to 1 x square. This is cross multiplication. So h square is nothing but x square by 8, friends. H is nothing but root x square by 8. Root x square is nothing but x. 8 is nothing but 4 into 2. 4 if comes outside, it will become 2. So the answer will be 2 root 2. This is how you will be solving the problem, friends. Now try to do any other problem is available. Go through the next problem. Yeah, friends. From a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of 10 meters tall building. So there is a building of height 10 meters. So this is the building of height 10 meters, let us say. And from a point P, there is a particular point P. From this point P, the angle is observed as 30 degrees. 30 degrees. So this distance, let us say x. So from this you can write tan 30 is equal to 10 by x. So tan 30 is how much, friends? So this is nothing but 1 by root 3, that is nothing but 10 by x. So x is nothing but how much? 10 root 3. So this is what given. And a flag is hoisted at the top of the building. There is a flag hoisted at the top of the building. From here to here there is a flag, and from this top of the building, the angle of elevation of the top of the flagstaff from the flagstaff from P is 45 degrees. So this top of the flagstaff to this point, the angle of elevation is 40. This total angle, friends, is 45 degrees. Then find the length of the flagstaff. What is the length of the flagstaff is the question, right, friends? It's a good question. So let us take, this is x, so I'll say this is total angle. I'll take this total triangle, this total triangle. So from here to here it will be 10 plus x. So tan 45 is nothing but opposite, that is nothing but 10 plus x by adjacent. This is nothing but x, sorry, this is h. I'll consider height, 10 plus h by x. So this is nothing but 1 is equal to 10 plus h by x. So this will be x is equal to 10 plus h. So from these two things, here you got a value of x, friends, and here you got the value of x. Equate those two. 10 plus h is equal to 10 root 3. So h is equal to 10 root 3 minus 10. So 10 into root 3 minus 1 will be our answer, friends. This is how you will be solving the problems. Is there any other problem available? Let us go to the next problem. There is no problem. So this is all, friends. Thank you very much, and subscribe us. Don't forget to subscribe us for more videos, and we'll be having one more class on heights and distance. And if you have any queries, please mail us at vfocusclasses@gmail.com. Thank you very much.